Hi there. My name is Allison Baker, and I am the department chair for nursing at the College of Western Idaho. And I want to take a few minutes to visit with you and give you some information in order for you to have all that you need to make the decision as to if now is the right time for you to return to school. The goals for this PowerPoint really is to set you up for success. And if you decide now is the time for you to return, then this gives you ample opportunity to talk with your family and your employer. This program is very demanding and rigorous, so we recommend highly that students do not work over the 20 hours a week due to all that is involved in the nursing program. In addition, it will give you time to line up reliable childcare and reliable transportation. And we'll talk a little bit more about why that's important. We'll talk a little bit about clinical placements because unless you're in nursing education, you have no reason to know that clinical placements are not flexible. It is, there's so many students in the Valley, and so whatever we're given is what we use, and we use it to the best, and we're very appreciative to our partners for letting us come in their facilities. And that goes along with the last goal, is to talk about flexibility. There's a lot of flexibility needed in a nursing program, no matter where you choose to go, because some things are beyond our control. And so flexibility, you'll hear that common theme throughout. So we get around 150 this past year, this past cohort. We had 150 applicants for 58 spots. We met once a year, and that's in the fall. And we also start accepting applications January to March. And so check the website for the exact dates. They change their off by day every year, so they will be up to date. But please know that these are firm deadlines, and partially filled out applications will not be looked at, and also late applications are not looked at. So make sure you look on the website for the deadline. A couple of FYIs: we are nationally accredited by the ACEN. And also, FYI is that once you complete your education with us, it's a stepping stone, but the first thing you'll have to do to become an RN is to sit for the state boards. And you do that through the Idaho Board of Nursing. And it's the same boards that every college takes. It's the same national boards. So if you are accepted into the nursing program, it will be contingent based on a background check. If you know that there's some issues in your background, you'll want to email me, and it's Allison Baker and the number 2 at cwi.edu, and Allison is ALLISON. So you'll want to give me some information about that, and I can tell you as if you will be able to be accepted into at least our nursing program. The things you'll need to know, though, if there's certain instances that we can accept you, but then you'll need to follow up if you get accepted with the Board of Nursing to see if you'll be able to sit for the state boards, because that's up to them who can take the boards. And so certain background issues may present a problem, but I would not have any say into that. In addition, employers decide if you're able to work for them or not. Even if you've gone to nursing school, you've sat for the boards, they may have different criteria. And so, but the first thing you would do is start out with me to find out if there's an issue with being accepted into the college. This is just an example. This is our nursing course. This is a rundown of our nursing courses. Does not include the 36 gen ed courses. And the reason I don't put those in here is because 99.9% of our students that are accepted have already gotten those out of the way. And why is that? Well, on the application, which I'll give you where to find that, you will see that the more of these you get done successfully, the more points you get on your application, which of course puts you higher up and closer to being accepted into the program. So these are just some of the, well, they're not some, they're all of the nursing courses. And also down at the bottom, if you look, it says how simulations, we have a new sim lab as of 2020. And the sim lab, we take students into simulation throughout the program. And so we try to keep you on your same day as your clinical, but it's not always able to do. Between the RN and the PN group, we have about 150 students. So it's hard to get them all in on the same clinical day because a lot of you might be on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. And so again, that flexibility comes into play. How much should I study is a question that we hear often from students that get into the program. And it's important to know because we know you have families and other things in your life. So for example, Nursing 100 is a 3-credit course, and we say 2 to 3 hours per credit. So you're looking at 6 to 9 hours for that course. Clinical, again, clinical is not flexible. There are so many nursing schools in the Valley, and even out of state, there are nursing schools that do clinical in the Treasure Valley. So clinical can be any shift, any day of the week, including weekends, in the Treasure Valley, outside the Treasure Valley. So this is where the transportation comes in. You have to have reliable transportation. So again, flexibility, because we often do not know until very close to the time you start clinical as to what day that will be. We try to find out as soon as possible, but for example, just to give you an idea, one of our facility partners has like 1,000 students, not just nursing, the respiratory therapists, physical therapists, all that kind of, but still 1,000 students that they have to place. So that is why it's not flexible about when we go. So here is a link. So it's cwi.edu/program/nursing. And you can look at the application. If you scroll down on that page over to the left at the bottom, our handbook is there. Frequently asked questions are there. And also there are healthcare information sessions, and there will be a link on our page to that as well. And you get a lot of good information there as well. I hope this has answered some of your questions, and I wish you the best. Thank you.